Great to see you, and thanks for joining us here tonight. What's your biggest memory of that World Championship year, 1974?
Well, it was a great year. We had a lot of motivation, the team. Most of the team members was from New Zealand. And the same as when we come from Brazil, you have that type of commitment. You change your country, you change the continent, you change the friends, your food, and you are here to win. And that's what I feel. It was so good energy of the team. But I never met Bruce, because when I start my first Grand Prix, Bruce already had the crash a few months before.
Well, it's great to have you here tonight to make a presentation to acknowledge 50 years of McLaren. It felt like the start of something big, did it?
No, when I saw the film today, so many great champions through McLaren. I mean, James Hunt, Niki Lauda, Alan Prost, Ayrton Senna, Mika, and then Lewis. And I'm very proud to be a small part of this huge history of McLaren. And by the way, I would like to salute Pat McLaren, that's here with us.
She is indeed.
Please.
We will hear from
God
her
bless.
in a few minutes' time. Great heritage. And to receive the award on behalf of McLaren, can I call on Jonathan Neale, Managing Director of McLaren Racing. Jonathan, congratulations on the award. Congratulations on the anniversary. To enjoy the great years, you have to have the not so great, and this falls into that category. But what's the way forward over the next couple of years for McLaren?
It does. It's very humbling to stand here, as Emerson said, as a small part of that history book. 2013, probably not a vintage year for McLaren, we'll admit that. But after 50 years and 20 World Championships, 182 race wins, this is truly a great team. And we're very committed to putting that back. We've got 600 people working incredibly hard to restore the results that the heritage deserves. I'm sorry that Ron can't be here this evening. Ron is traveling as part of a trade delegation to China with the Prime Minister this evening, but he sends his best wishes to everybody here. And it has been a roller coaster, it really has. I think I want to thank a few people, if you'll permit me, just for a second. I want to thank Bruce for everything that he's done, Ron, of course. I want to thank all the drivers who've been a very important part of that history, and the sponsors who stood behind the team for so many years, to Autosport and to all of you. But above that, above everything else, I want to thank the men and women of McLaren who've pushed so hard over the years to drive this company forward. I look forward to the next period of time that I'm there, but it's been a roller coaster. Thank you very much, everyone.
Well done, Jonathan. And that award, the John Bolster Award, is for everyone involved in McLaren in the last 50 years.
Thank you.
And may the team go from strength to strength. Emerson Fittipaldi, great to see Emerson with us here tonight. And congratulations to McLaren. 50 years of McLaren racing honoured tonight. Let's go out to Henry again.
Steve, I'm with a man who was a long-term member of the McLaren family, Joe Ramirez. Joe, sadly, we've only got a minute or so because there's several books in you about your time at McLaren. Just give us a flavour of what it was like to work there, particularly in the great years of Senna and Prost.
I think it was fantastic. I always kick myself in the back by being part of that team, especially 88 and 89. In 88, we won 15 out of 16 Grand Prix, but we never cheat the public. We had Ayrton won 8 and Prost won 7. That's how close. They have 2 drops of water, absolutely exact same cars, and we let them race. So it was fantastic. I think I'm very proud to be part of the team in that age.
And you'll be hoping the team can recapture those glory days?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, not with a Mexican driver now, but can be helped.
Absolutely. Lovely to see you, Joe. Now, Emerson mentioned Pat McLaren, of course, the wife of the team's founder, Bruce McLaren. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to Pat now. Delighted to have you here, Pat. Thank you for coming.
Pleasure.
Now, Bruce would be very proud, wouldn't he, of how this team has evolved and the amazing success it's enjoyed?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's just tremendous, the achievements they've done over the years, from just a small, humble beginning. And I was going to thank also the wonderful support from all the team who've worked so hard over the last 50 years.
Bruce was a real free thinker and innovator. He would have loved, wouldn't he, how the sports developed from a technology point of view?
Oh, absolutely. And I think particularly the road car, which he first started in the mid-60s, he would be extremely proud of that, of them.
Hear, hear. Pat McLaren, thank you very much indeed.